How come Apollo and Dionysius were dressed like bunnies?
Not bunnies, rabbits. The Greek gods always dressed like rabbits, but that's beside the point.
Well, which one is right, Apollo or Dionysius?
If I could answer that, then I wouldn't have been doing all this pacing.
I can't help but feel like it is Dionysius who has it all figured out. He has no problems at all.
Dionysius is intoxicated.
I don't think that's all he is, though. It seems almost like he's enlightened.
Who's to say they are different things?
I'm pretty sure an enlightened person would smack you for saying that.
I'm pretty sure if they took such offense, they wouldn't be enlightened.
Oh, I'm sure you wouldn't know.
In fact, I would. I was enlightened once, you know.
No, I don't believe you in the least. An enlightened person is the wisest of the wise. You can't even answer these simple philosophical questions.
But if I were enlightened, I wouldn't even ask them. They would all be meaningless questions.
But are they meaningless?
If one is enlightened, of course they are. These philosophical questions that I'm wondering about right now are the silliest, most meaningless questions in the world.
But what if one isn't enlightened?
Well then, these questions are the most important questions in all of human existence. They are the fundamental questions at the core of our being. Why do you think I'm so excited talking about them right now?
This problem seems so important, and yet so unimportant. That must be what makes it so hard to solve. This conflict, I presume, is the origin of your pacing.
Correct you are.
So where can this problem end?
You see, that's just the problem. Since there is no enlightenment above enlightenment, then a step forward to what is after enlightenment is just as much a step backwards to what is before enlightenment. Enlightenment is both the bottom and the top. And so, though it may seem like my overcoming of each state of mind is progress, there is no progress to be made.
And this is what is happening every time you start to saunter, and then turn around again? It seems to you like you're making progress, but abstracted from it all, you're just in a loop.
That's exactly what is going on. Every time I saunter away from my desk realizing the most important question of human existence is silly, meaningless and unanswerable, I am enlightened. But every time I turn back to it to try to grasp what is going on, I am unenlightened yet again.
That can't be all that enlightenment is.
Well, there is the whole notion of loss of self and all dualities in the world, but all of these things come secondary to and follow from the complete loss of an active task at hand.
Wouldn't you want to be enlightened indefinitely, though?
For most of the time, I am. I don't have any worries or any tasks at hand. I am completely in the moment of life. But, as I am a thinker, I can't resist thinking about the biggest philosophical problem of all. And so, at the times when I am thinking about it, I cannot be enlightened.
So, if you stopped thinking about this problem, you'd be enlightened?
Of course. Since I am a thinker, if I stopped thinking about this question, I'd have no more real tasks at hand.
I think I'm starting to understand it now.
Hold on a minute. Oh my, how silly I've just been. Was I under the illusion that I could try to convey this problem to you, or that it could be understood by anyone, even in the least? I was, wasn't I? How utterly pretentious of me. Why am I still thinking about any of this anyway? All of these thoughts are just nonsense.
But you've helped so much. You've shed so much light on the problem.
Don't you get it? I've shed no light. None, nada, zippo, zilch. There's no light shed because the whole problem is just the silliest thing in the world. I think I'm going for a swim. Would you like to come?
No, I am so close to understanding what is going on with all of this. I need to pursue this information.
Suit yourself. I'd be suiting myself in my bathing suit. Actually, not even. I'm going to suit myself in my birthday suit. Yippee.